Hey, what's up, guys? Figured I would do a review on some mustache wax that I like to use. I've been using it for about 5 years. It's called Badger mustache wax. Um, I like this stuff because they sell it at Sprouts or New Earth or whatever. Typically, those local Whole Food stores. And so I guess I'm too lazy to go online and order some mustache wax. So I default to getting this stuff. But it's a good choice. It's $10 usually. It's made of castor oil, beeswax, babasu, whatever that is, shea butter, carnauba wax, jojoba oil, bergamot, sunflower, vitamin E, vanilla, myrrh. So pretty much natural stuff, which I like. I don't like mustache wax that has some chemicals and stuff that is hard to pronounce. And I mean, it has its place. I've used Clubman's mustache wax, and it's really good for certain purposes. They have tinted mustache wax, so when I was doing a curly mustache, I used that on top of this because, as you can see, this is white and my mustache is almost, it's brown, dark brown. So this stuff shows up quite a bit. That's the one thing that's not super awesome about it, but it's not that big of a deal to me. If you have a curly mustache, obviously you're putting wax in it, so if people see it, I don't really care. But it can get pretty light, because you use quite a bit of wax to make a curly mustache. So I would use the Clubman's on top of that. What I found was that when I left the Clubman's in overnight, I got home, it was late, and 1 or 2 nights in a row I did that, and I had a rash on my lip, like a nasty ass rash, like bumps, and looked like zits. Like it was jacked up. Like it was nasty looking. I had to go without putting anything in it for a day or two because I was like, what the heck is going on with my face? Like I didn't want to make it worse. Anyway, so I think that's kind of proved to me that natural stuff is the way to go. Go with stuff that's like basic. Not much more than beeswax. It's fucking wax. Like you don't need to put a bunch of chemicals and shit in it. The only good thing about that Clubman stuff is that, the chemicals are necessary to make something, harden up and become kind of solid. So that was one of the benefits of that stuff. I got the brown tinted Clubmans, and it was so it hid the white wax, made a nice even dark looking mustache, and it got really hard. So that was cool. It served its purpose, but in general it's not good for you. It's not good for your skin, it's not good for your hair, probably not that bad for your hair, but if you have sensitive skin, it's not that great. Anyway, I like all of their products that I've used so far. I used the mustache wax, I used the beard balm, and the beard oil. I don't use their beard oil too much. It's like $20 or something for a bottle, and I just can't see the reason to do that. I just use pretty much jojoba oil, and I'll put patchouli essential oil in it, or rosemary, or whatever, make my own for beard oil. But for the mustache wax, it's good, and the beard balm, it's good. Beard balm is like mustache wax, kind of. It's a little bit more, it's thicker than oil, so if you don't use wax, or if you have a big fluffy beard, the balm kind of helps contain the hairs a little bit and keep it looking presentable. Anyway, typically I use beard balm and mustache wax together. So I take the beard balm, I put it on my beard, and then I brush it through with a beard or not beard, a boar hair brush like this. I got this at Walmart for like $1.50. It's nothing fancy. It's just 100% boar hair, pretty stiff hair. It's not too long. Once your beard gets pretty long, this doesn't really work anymore. But I use this to scrape the balm through my beard, spread it through my beard, and get it to my skin, because your skin needs extra help when you have a big beard. The sun's not getting to it. It's, not getting as much exfoliation and stuff. So a brush like this is necessary if you want like a nice looking clean beard that doesn't have a bunch of skin flakes in it. This is good. I'll brush that through, and then I take some of this, and I'll demonstrate it right now. I take my thumb or my fingernail, whatever, and I just scrape some off. I usually go with about like that much, like a thumbnail. And I might put a second coat in after I get this on. So I might do 2 coats. But I just put it in my palm, like so. Get it off your thumbnail. And then warm it up in your palms. Kind of get it melted. And then kind of spread it through the rest of your hands. Sorry, I have allergies right now. And then I start with my mustache, because that's what I want the most control over, Put it on there, like so. Make sure you get it everywhere. Don't get it on your face and on your cheeks and stuff. I can't stand watching beard videos where people just scrub it all over their beard, and they're like, it's like, calm down, dude. Like, fucking just put it on your beard. It's annoying. But I make sure I thoroughly get it on my beard. Get it on all areas of your beard. Just be intentional. Be excellent. Do a good job. You don't need to slop it all over just because you're a dude. I try to get it just on my beard hair. But, well, anyway, I don't want to over-explain it. It's not a difficult concept. Just get it on your beard. I'm going to take this out so I can get it on this side. Right there. There you got. The reason I like to put mustache wax in my beard, which might seem kind of unusual, is I just like a little bit more hold. Like, my beard isn't super duper thick. As you can see, it's bald right here. But elsewhere, I mean, it's pretty thick, but right now it's kind of long, so you can't tell, but it's not super duper thick. So the mustache wax kind of gives me a good psychological feeling like my beard is more coarse than it is, or whatever. So I like the stiff feeling the wax gives me more than beard balm or beard oil. It makes it feel like it's really coarse, and so it makes me happy. So after I do that, I'll get a little bit more, like half a thumbnail, if you want to get all specific. Take it and just melt it onto your fingers, like so. And then get a little bit even distribution on my 2 sides, and then I'll kind of put it on the corners and on the middle of my mustache. Right now my mustache is at this point where it's like kind of long, but it's not long enough to really like wax it out, but it does get over my lip and kind of tickle, so to keep it from doing that and from getting in the way when I go to take a bite of a sandwich or something, I put this on here like a little bit extra. Make sure you spread it out nice and even. I might put a little bit extra like right here, because right now I have allergies, so I'm like wiping my nose all the time, and I don't want to like wipe it all out, but that's just me being paranoid. You really don't need anything on your beard, actually. Just wash it and don't mess with it too much to where you're like pulling hairs out and shit. Sorry, I'm cussing a lot. My brother wouldn't like that. And I gotta stop cussing because I have a baby now. But yeah, pretty much beard takes care of itself. Unless you're like super unhealthy, like just eat well, take your vitamins. Your hair is gonna be healthy if your body is healthy. If your body's healthy, no amount of beard oil and stuff is gonna make you have like better hair. You gotta nourish yourself. So that's the best way to have a beard. That's the beardsman's secret: is have a healthy diet, eat your vitamins and eat your salad, and drink plenty of water. Because if you have healthy skin, your hair follicles are going to be healthy. Your hair is going to grow strong and fast and thick. Yeah. Quickest way to have a shitty beard is to do drugs. Don't do drugs. That's all. Now I'll just take a regular comb, like so. Kind of give it a little swoop out. This also distributes the product pretty good. Make sure you get all the clumpies evenly distributed. Get that like that, like that. In case you didn't know, I'm a professional cosmetologist, so when I talk about hair, you need to listen because I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's it. Bye.